So, folks, there's this man named Donald Trump, and I believe his brain is turning into a watery yet potent soup of some kind. And I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. But like, comment, and subscribe. That being said, I want you all to watch this clip. No preconceived judgments whatsoever, except, like I said, that his mind might be becoming a soup. Here we go.
I mean, I'll tell you a story. A friend of mine who's a businessman, very, very, very top guy. Most of you would have heard of him. A highly neurotic, brilliant businessman, seriously overweight, and he takes the fat shot drug. And he called me up, and he said, President, he calls me, he used to call me Donald, now he calls me President, so that's nice respect. But he's a rough guy, smart guy. Very successful, very rich. I wouldn't even know how we would know this, but because he's got comments. President, could I ask you a question? What? I'm in London, and I just paid for this damn fat drug I take. I said, it's not working. He said, I just paid $88, and in New York I pay $1,300. What the hell is going on? I mean, I'll tell you a story.
Okay, can we just note that he looks really bad. Like setting aside the state of his brain with the fat shot drug, dude literally looks looking like shit would be a compliment to how he looks right now. He looks like he's, I don't know, one misstep away from just falling into a pile of toxic sludge, like that scene from...
A friend of mine who's a businessman, very, very, very top guy. Most of you would have heard of him. A highly neurotic, brilliant businessman, seriously overweight, and he takes the fat shot drug.
He's reading a prepared statement. He's looking down at notes. He has a thing he's reading off of. What's up with that? I also thought this was fake, but no, this is real. I think we need a total and complete lockdown on this presidency until we find out what the hell is going on. Well, you see, he's an illiterate fuck. It's just he's bronzed to hell. He can't read. And he's just stuttering over his words to an excessive degree. Brain soup is happening. It's on the menu right now with a prion appetizer. Something 25th Amendment. Yeah, it's gathering dust. I don't know. All I'm saying is that's, like I said, guys.
That was some weird shit.
A lot of stuff happening in this administration is just that specific sound clip over and over and over again. It's just that over and over again. RFK's worm jump ship.
This is the White House. Just saying.
This is the White House. It's not the it's not the Orange House. Are you saying there's an illithid problem in the White House? I'm not saying there's an illithid problem in the White House. Anyway, I have no in-depth commentary about that other than we are starting to get into a point here where this seems like elder abuse territory that is being foisted on the entirety of the country. I know people ragged on Biden for his mental decline, which was definitely real. But this is I feel like this is worse because he's like, with Biden, you could at least argue that he was making some of the decisions. You know, Donald Trump is just offloading all of his decisions to the people around him. There's something desperately wrong with him. At this point, he's being kept alive solely to push the plan forward. Yeah. And like, there's a level of like megalomaniacalness to it too, where like he's definitely drunk his own Kool-Aid, you know? Yeah, that's the thing, Starm. Like the people in the news media that like have steered the conversation away from what is obviously like some horrific mental like thing going on. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, the emperor has no clothes, guys. You should be screaming in the mainstream media about how the emperor has no clothes. Dude, we're doing Reagan, we're doing a sequel to the second Reagan administration, except it's like instead of like jingling, like what was it? Was it like Skittles or M&Ms or something? Candy that helped keep them focused? Like, people are just waving like, you know, $100 million bribes. Like, it's insane. Get me out of here.
Space!
We gotta escape.
Riverboat Jack is coming to town. All the viewers gather round. Twitch and YouTube is where she streams. All that content is bursting the seams. Politics, gaming, and plenty more. Her sense of fashion you'll adore. So grab your stuff and hop aboard. We're going straight to Jack's Discord. Riverboat.